Hi everyone, this is Noor and welcome back to my channel. Dusty, stay, mama. You don't want to stay with me? Say hi to everybody. So today I have a really cool video. It's funky, it's fun, it's spring, and I absolutely love it. And I'm using the Conspiracy palette from Jeffree and Chains, Dawson's collaboration. I've never used this palette before, and this is what I came up with. I really wanted to play with color today, like, you know, it's not the first time, but I love colors. I'm not afraid of colors. This lip, I'm just obsessed. If you guys want to see how I created this look, please keep on watching. So before I go ahead and start the eye tutorial, just let you guys know that I have my foundation and eyebrows and everything done, and all the products that I use are going to be in the info box down below for you guys. So let's zoom in to the eye tutorial. So the first thing I'm going to start off with is I'm going to go ahead and use an eye primer or an eye base. This is from P. Louise, and this is the P. Louise Base in Rumour 1. And I'm going to take a little bit of that on my tiny little beauty blender here. And I'm gonna go ahead and apply that on the eyelid all the way up to the brow bone. So the first color I'm gonna go ahead and dip into is this shimmery white shade, and that one is called Ranch. It's a very pretty shimmery white color, and this is how it looks like. And I'm gonna take it with a big flat shader brush, and I'm going to apply Ranch right under the brow. Just concentrate it there and then slowly start blending it downwards. Next color I'm taking is called Tanacon, which is this shade right here. And I'm going to take it with a big fluffy brush. Now I do have lots of shade on this one, but there's nothing coming out because I'm just cleaning it out. It's just tinted from the other shades that I used. And I'm taking Tanacon and I'm putting that color all over the crease area. This is going to create like a background shade to the other two shades that I'm going to be applying in the crease. The next color I'm taking is called Cheese Dust, and this is how it looks like. It's a very pretty orange shade. I really like that type of orange shade. I think they nailed it in this palette, and just it's absolutely stunning. And I'm going to apply Cheese Dust in the inner corners of the crease, not on the lid. I mean, if ever the shades go on the lid, that's fine, because we're gonna go ahead and cut it anyway and create all of that beautifulness. And then I'm taking this shade right here, it's called Pigment, and I'm going to apply it on the outer crease area and blending it outwards as well. When it comes to down here, it doesn't really have to be perfect since we're cutting the crease all the way out, but you do need it to be quite pigmented so it would show. I'm gonna go ahead and cut my crease. I'm using my P. Louise for this. I'm gonna try my best to have it matched up to the other eye as much as possible, and I'm gonna be cutting my crease with a flat synthetic shader brush. And I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So I wanna make sure that I do it the same thing as the other eye as possible. What I did is that I brought it really high up here, and I'm gonna slowly bring it down. And I'm just gonna go ahead and fill that up. Gonna take my sponge and I'm just gonna blend this part out. Now I'm taking a shade called Diet Coke, which is this one right here. It's such a beautiful silver, you guys. Like, I cannot even describe it. It's so beautiful. And I'm taking it with a small eyeshadow brush. This is from MAC. I'm using it for two sides of these shades, but I'm taking the side that I used silver with, and this is the 239 brush from MAC, and look at this, okay? Look at this. It's just incredible. The shade is just so beyond perfect.
Are you filming?
Yeah, you can come.
So. That's cute.
I have to say this is one of my favorite silver that I've ever used. This is such a beautiful shade. Ugh, I love it. Moving on to the next color, I'm gonna be taking What's the Tea, and this is the shade. This is kind of like a minty blue. There's like a background of a little bit of gray in there, but it's just a beautiful like grayish pastel, blue, teal. You know, it's just a beautiful shade. And I'm just gonna take it with the same brush but on the other side, and I am going to pack that on and blend it with Diet Cola. Diet Cola, did I say Diet Pepsi or Diet Coke? It's Diet Cola, you guys. I'm just gonna take a piece of tape and I'm going to join it with the wing that I did with the cut crease. I almost forgot to do this, but this was what I did on the other eye. So I'm just joining it with the upper cut crease. Just place it right there. And I'm just gonna apply What's the Tea onto the tape. I'm just gonna leave a small negative space right there of the cut crease because I'm gonna go ahead and apply the silver. Now I'm gonna be taking Diet Cola again, and I'm going to take it with a very small brush, and I'm going to trace that cut crease all the way to the outer part. Taking the first shade, Ranch, and I'm going to just reapply it under the brow bone area. Bestie, what are you doing? Mama, what are you doing? You're like sitting on my cases. I'm gonna take the orange cheese dust and I'm just going to concentrate it on the crease with the pink called Pig-Ment, and I'm going to do the same exact thing, just have it pop out a little bit more. I'm using a small pencil brush for this. Sorry, I forgot to mention, but it's a small pencil brush. In the waterline, I'm gonna be using a yellow liner. This is from MAC. This is the Chromagraphic, and this is Primary Yellow. And I am going to apply the yellow on the waterline. I'm going to be taking Ranch again from the palette, and I'm going to pop Ranch in the lower lash line and blend it with Food Videos. You put on some liquid liners. I'm using two from NYX. These are the Vivid Brights. The first one I'm going to be using is this pastel green color, and this is called Vivid Escape. And then I'm going to be using the yellow, which is Vivid Halo. I'm just going to take Vivid Escape first and I'm going to just add a little bit of a color in the crease line right here that I created, and I'm just going to pop that green in there. I'm sorry if you weren't able to see what I did, but I added that green right here where the crease is, where the silver meets the orange. This is where I placed it. Sorry, I still haven't figured out an angle where I can put my liquid liner and that you guys could see at the same time. The settings here is, you know, I'm still working on it. Taking the yellow, and I'm going to drag the yellow where the blue meets the silver. Just like this. I'm gonna go ahead and curl my lashes, apply mascara and lashes. The mascara I'm using, this is from Benefit, they're real, one of my favorite. And then for lashes, I'm using the MFMA. These are the Pro Glam lashes. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop these babies on, and I'll be back to show you guys the rest of the face. Dusty! He got in so much bigger than the last time you've seen him, guys. Like, he is a big fluffy one. Is the cutest thing ever. I'm gonna go ahead and start contouring my face. I'm using my Becca bronzer. This is in Capri Coast, and I'm going to go ahead and contour my entire face with this. Okay, you guys, don't hate me. I'm using the same blush again from NARS, and it's called Now or Never from the Exposed palette. I love this color so much. I'm incredibly sorry that you've seen it quite a few times now, but I can't help it. I really can't help it. And I'm just going to apply that on the apples of my cheeks. Just gonna set my face. I'm using the all-nighter spray from Urban Decay. For highlight, I'm using the Brain Freeze palette from Jeffree Star, and I'm gonna be taking Gold Breaker right here. For lips, I'm gonna be using the shade right here. This is also from Jeffree and Shane's collection, and this one, it is Jeffree What the F***. I love this color. I've never used it. This is basically my first time. This is a crazy neon shade as well. Alright, you guys, this is the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm obsessed with the colors. I'm obsessed with the palette. Let me know in the comments down below if you want me to create more looks using the palette. I absolutely love it so much. I even have the Conspiracy, the mini one. If ever you want tutorials with that, let me know as well. Like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, everything that I use in this video is going to be indicated in the info box down below for you guys. And this lip shade, I just can't. I really can't. It's absolutely stunning. I normally don't wear pinks, but this one is my shade. It's absolutely stunning. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!